Well, millennial cattle rancher and a dairy farmer, they've teamed up to provide a fresh take on agriculture. Discover Ag blends farming with trending headlines, viral moments, and cultural conversations to make ag feel fresh, relatable, and fun. Co-host Vander Dussen joins us now for an update. It is great to see you. Fifth-generation dairy farmer, we know that. Environmental scientist, mom, wife, literally you do it all. Speak to your time in ag and your love of dairy.
Yeah, I grew up on my family dairy farm in New Mexico, so I have a deep love of dairy farming and for New Mexico. But as I got older and started sharing on social media, I realized there was so much of agriculture that I didn't know anything about. And as I continued sharing, I really wanted to, as our podcast suggests, discover agriculture and get out there and learn more about ag, but do it through the lens of a female millennial. So as you said, there's some pop culture headlines, what's trending in the news with our generation.
Well, I love that. I mean, you're learning as well, and clearly you felt compelled to tell the stories of ag and food, not only through your podcast, Discover Ag, but also your show, Discover on the Road. Tell us about the mission of this and how long you've been doing this.
Yeah, we always joke that, we all know a lot about agriculture through the lens of cattle and, tractors. That's what we see. And so we wanted to take agriculture off the beaten path, make it a little more adventurous, show people sides of agriculture maybe we don't get to see every day. So far, we went out to California and discovered cotton. And then last summer, we actually went out to Montana and followed 10,000 sheep through the Montana wilderness on what's called Sheep Trail, where we moved the grazing herd from their winter pasture up into their summer pasture. And so that's what it really started with. And now we are going back on the road again, this time to discover coffee, avocados, finger limes, a number of different things, oysters. And so it's going to be some types of farming maybe you don't think about. I mean, I don't even know exactly what to call the oyster farmer. I'm not really sure.
A fisherman? I don't know either, but we're going to be watching, and I'm sure you're going to figure that out. As, of course, like I said, we learn as we go, right? It just sounds like you're having a blast, and you have a co-host with you on this. It must be fun for the two of you to do this together.
Yeah, I do have a co-host, a cattle rancher, Natalie, up in Nebraska. People always wonder how we ended up being connected. We joke that all classic millennial friendships, we met on Instagram and became fast friends and realized we had a lot of synergies, and we really wanted to bring agriculture to people in a new way. We always say make agriculture cool again, fun again, and so we are doing that hopefully through our podcast and our TV show.
Well, Tara, from host to guest, let's talk about that. You joined Kirby on Diaries. What do you hope people take away from your episode?
Yeah, we had so much fun with Kirby. We saw her out at the Farm Progress show and recorded our episode. Kirby has such a great way of, really interviewing people and bringing their stories to life. So it was fun to be able to chat with her. We had her on our podcast as well. But we talked about what is our reasoning behind starting this, not only the podcast, but the TV series as well. And what we hope, people take away from it.
Real quick, we're out of time, but what do you enjoy most? Being the interviewer or the interviewee?
I think I'd rather be the one doing the interview and not being interviewed. I like asking the questions.
I love that. I feel the same way. When somebody puts me in the spot, I clam up. I can't speak. I love it. But you do a great job on both sides of the microphone. Tara, thank you so much for joining us. We so look forward to your Dirt Diaries episode taking place tomorrow. Excited to hear that. Tara Vander Dussen, again, thank you. And a host of Discover Ag, the podcast, again, Dirt Diaries. She's going to be available. That's going to happen tomorrow, wherever you listen to your podcast. And again on Saturday, if you want to listen to radio, that's 4 p.m. Eastern on Rural Radio Channel 147.